Today we will discuss important and often underestimated aspects of our personal lives' secrets that we sometimes keep to ourselves. This is a topic that touches each of us because from time to time we contemplate what and how to share with others. It is important to understand which secrets should be kept behind the scenes in order to protect our intimacy and maintain harmony in relationships. If you want to learn more about the importance of guarding your secrets and how this helps us improve, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here you will find a lot of interesting information about Stoicism and other philosophical principles that will help you in your everyday life. Let's discuss together how we can improve the quality of our relationships and make our lives more harmonious and conscious. Join us, it will be fascinating. Part 1. Financial prudence. Let's delve deeper into the topic of financial prudence. The philosophy of Stoicism brings important aspects into our understanding of managing finances. It has taught me not only to preserve and increase my money, but also to use it wisely and purposefully. Finances play a crucial role in our lives, and managing them requires not only material wealth but also inner harmony. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoics, reminded us that openness about financial matters can lead to negative consequences. By making our lives more vulnerable to envy and comparisons, we distract ourselves from our true moral and spiritual goals. Stoic philosophy has taught me that financial prudence includes not only the ability to earn money, but also the skill to allocate and use it correctly. This means it's important not just to accumulate funds, but also to invest them in areas that align with our values and long-term plans. One of the key aspects of financial prudence is understanding that openly discussing your financial affairs with the general public can lead to undesirable consequences. For instance, disclosing details about your income or personal investments can trigger envy or the desire of others to use this information for their own gain. In today's world, where access to information has become easier, it's important to remember the confidentiality of financial matters. Transparency in these matters can cause not only social discomfort, but also real threats to your financial security. For example, revealing personal investments may prompt some individuals to exploit this information for their benefit, potentially endangering your financial interests. In the context of modern life, where social media and instant communication play a crucial role, it's wise to maintain common sense and mindfulness when discussing your finances. We live in an era where personal information can spread quickly and widely. Therefore, managing your financial confidentiality is not only a precautionary measure, but also a sign of financial maturity and responsibility. In conclusion, financial prudence encompasses not only money management but also the ability to maintain confidentiality regarding personal finances. Upholding confidentiality contributes not only to protecting your prosperity but also to maintaining harmony in relationships with others. Part 2. Future plans. When it comes to our future plans, it is crucial to exercise particular caution in communication. Sharing our strategies for the future with the wrong person can prove fatal. Often our future plans can be fragile or require confidentiality. Disclosing such plans to undeserving individuals can lead to unpredictable consequences. Consider this example. Imagine you have long-term career or educational plans that require time and effort to achieve. You share them with someone who lacks sufficient trust or understanding of the importance of these goals. They may accidentally disclose your information or use it for their own benefit, ultimately jeopardizing your chances of achieving your objectives. Moreover, it is important to note that future plans are often private and imply a certain level of confidentiality. By divulging them to unqualified individuals, you risk losing control over the information and, consequently, harming your prospects. This situation is particularly relevant in personal life. For instance, if you are planning to relocate to another city or country, this decision may depend on a multitude of personal and financial circumstances. Sharing such plans with those who are not properly informed or do not share your goals may lead to misunderstandings or even unwanted advice that could undermine your confidence in the decision made. Therefore, maintaining confidentiality regarding future plans is not just a matter of protecting personal information, but also a strategy to preserve effectiveness in achieving your goals. Reflect and act consciously, considering the potential risks and consequences of revealing important strategies and plans to inappropriate individuals. Part 3. Family issues. Family problems are among the most personal and private aspects of our lives. Disclosing such matters to a wide circle of people can lead to unpredictable and serious negative consequences for all parties involved. Such situations require special caution and respect for personal privacy. Consider an example. You are facing serious relationship problems within your family, such as disagreements between partners or conflicts with relatives. In such moments, it is natural to want to share your experiences and seek support from close people. However, it is important to remember that not all your acquaintances or friends may be ready and adequately supportive in such situations. Such disclosure of personal family matters can provoke various negative reactions. For instance, some individuals may misinterpret your situation or give incorrect advice based on their own experiences or prejudices. This can deepen conflicts or even lead to further rifts in family relationships. Furthermore, disclosing family problems can weaken your own sense of control over the situation. When you share complex issues too broadly, it can lead to loss of confidentiality and increased stress associated with the loss of private space. It is important to remember that every person has the right to intimacy and privacy in their family affairs. Family issues require special protection and respect for personal boundaries. The best way to handle such situations is to seek professional counselors or therapists who can offer objective support and assistance without risking further disclosure of information. Therefore, maintaining confidentiality in family matters is not just about protecting personal information, but also a strategy for maintaining healthy and stable relationships within the family. Reflect on the consequences of your actions and remember the importance of respecting private life in family matters. Part 4. Health. Discussing health is one of the most sensitive areas where special caution and delicacy are required. Personal medical issues, diagnoses, and treatment procedures are information that should only be discussed with those you fully trust or qualified medical professionals. Disclosing such information to a wide circle of people can have unpredictable consequences and greatly impact your personal well-being. Let's explore why it is important to maintain confidentiality in medical matters. Firstly, health is an intimate and personal matter that concerns your physical and emotional state. Revealing details about your health problems without due care and caution can lead to misunderstandings and incorrect advice from others. People may misinterpret your condition or offer dubious advice based on their own experiences or biases, which can harm your health. For example, if you are dealing with a serious illness or medical diagnosis, discussing such matters with individuals who lack proper medical qualifications may lead to erroneous conclusions or unnecessary anxieties on their part. It can also undermine your own sense of control over the situation and intensify the stress associated with feeling a loss of personal intimacy and privacy. Secondly, maintaining confidentiality in medical matters is necessary to protect your personal information. Disclosure of details about your health can violate your right to privacy and lead to unwanted dissemination of personal data. This is especially crucial in a world where information can spread rapidly through social media and other digital platforms. In conclusion, respecting confidentiality in medical matters is an expression of self-care and preservation of personal harmony. Personal health and related issues require particular care and thoughtfulness when communicating with others. The best approach to such situations is to consult qualified professionals and trust only those who can provide objective support and assistance while respecting your right to privacy and personal dignity. Part 5. Personal conflicts. Personal conflicts are a topic that requires special care and tact in communication. Sharing details of personal disagreements or conflicts with colleagues can be imprudent and harmful to all parties involved. Why is it so important to maintain silence in such situations? Firstly, personal conflicts often involve complex emotional and psychological aspects that are difficult for those not directly involved in the situation to understand. Revealing details about personal disagreements can lead to misunderstanding and negative reactions from others. People without the full context may make erroneous conclusions or offer inappropriate advice, which can only exacerbate the conflict and its consequences. For example, workplace conflicts may stem from professional ambitions, differences in work styles, or even personal preferences. Sharing this with a wide circle of people risks receiving subjective opinions or advice based on subjective perception rather than the actual situation. Secondly, maintaining confidentiality in personal conflicts is crucial for maintaining professional reputation and personal integrity. Work is a place where communication, trust, and respect are of paramount importance. Disclosing details of conflicts with colleagues or superiors can affect your work relationships and may even lead to undesirable consequences for your career. For instance, if the conflict involves disagreements within the work team, disclosing information about it can undermine trust in you as a professional. As a result, you may become the subject of gossip or even face discrediting among colleagues. Thirdly, personal conflicts can be part of your personal growth and development. Trials and difficulties you face in personal relationships or at work often serve as material for self-reflection and personal transformation. Maintaining confidentiality in such cases allows you to independently handle problems, navigate challenges, and draw lessons for the future. For example, after resolving a conflict, you may recognize your strengths and weaknesses, develop emotional intelligence skills, and learn to manage complex interpersonal situations. This experience can enrich both your personal and professional life. Part 6. Anonymous generosity. Anonymous generosity represents an intriguing aspect that deserves our attention and discussion. Sharing details about our acts of assistance or support can deprive us of the opportunity to experience true joy from good deeds. Our anonymity in donations or aid often serves as the key to a genuine charitable act, freed from the desire for recognition. In today's world, where social media and public opinion play crucial roles, the idea of anonymous help may seem unusual. Many people tend to publicize their good deeds on social networks, seeking recognition and praise from others. However, the true strength and depth of generosity lie precisely in doing good without expecting praise or reward. Consider an example of anonymous assistance when we offer support or aid to someone without seeking a reaction or gratitude in return. It allows us to focus on the essence of the good deed. We release ourselves from expecting a response and can genuinely rejoice, knowing that our action has helped another person. This also contributes to the development of our own internal morals and ethical principles. One of the key aspects of anonymous generosity is maintaining intimacy and personal integrity as the donor. When we keep our act of assistance anonymous, we respect the feelings and privacy of those we help, shielding them from unwanted attention or intrusive inquiries. This is particularly important in cases where assistance may be tied to personal or sensitive circumstances. For example, anonymously donating towards medical treatment or aiding someone in a difficult life situation can protect them from unwanted interference or intrusive questions about their personal life. This allows us to preserve dignity and respect for the person receiving help. Furthermore, anonymous generosity helps us focus on constructive action rather than external evaluations. When we do not seek recognition for our good deeds, we can truly concentrate on how to help, what is needed to address the problem, and how our efforts can make a difference. This fosters our personal growth and development in ethics and social responsibility. Part 7. Personal life. Personal life plays a crucial role in our well-being and emotional state. Sharing details about our personal relationships or intimate life can have serious consequences for ourselves and our loved ones. Often, keeping the intimate sphere and personal relationships private allows us to maintain the uniqueness and significance of these relationships. The intimate details of our lives, whether our feelings, emotions, or personal interactions, are vital to our inner world and emotional comfort. By sharing them with others, we risk losing their uniqueness and significance that they hold for us. Preserving the intimate aspects of our lives in secrecy enables us to sustain deep and trusting relationships with close people while preserving our individuality and personal life. One of the key reasons for safeguarding personal relationships and intimate life is to protect our own emotional well-being. Disclosing details about our personal relationships or private moments can lead to discomfort, interpersonal conflicts, or even negative consequences for our emotional states. Preserving intimacy helps us feel secure and comfortable in our relationships, thereby promoting our inner peace and confidence. Furthermore, maintaining the intimate sphere helps strengthen our relationships with others. When we respect personal boundaries and the feelings of other people, we demonstrate care and respect for their personal lives. This fosters the creation of trustworthy and deep interpersonal connections based on mutual respect and support. It is also important to consider that every person has the right to privacy and personal space. Preserving intimacy in relationships is a demonstration of respect for this right, both our own and others. This helps create an atmosphere of mutual respect and comfort where each person can feel free and protected. In conclusion, safeguarding the intimate sphere and personal relationships is an important aspect of our personal and emotional security. Sharing details about our personal lives should be done consciously and responsibly, considering the potential consequences for our well-being and relationships with others. Part 8. Opinions about others. Opinions about others are a delicate matter that requires special attention and tact. Criticizing or evaluating the behavior or qualities of others, especially in their absence, can have unpredictable consequences and lead to misunderstandings or conflicts. Therefore, it is important to be aware of how our words and opinions can influence other people and affect our relationships with them. When discussing opinions about others, it is important to consider their feelings, experiences, and individual characteristics. Each person is unique, and their actions or qualities can be perceived differently by different people. Therefore, it is crucial to approach discussions with respect for the individuality of others and a tolerant attitude towards their point of view. Criticism or negative evaluations can cause others to feel hurt, offended, or misunderstood. This is particularly relevant if the opinion is expressed not with the intention of helping or improving the situation, but simply to express a personal viewpoint or dissatisfaction. Therefore, it is important to be cautious in choosing words and to express thoughts in a way that does not harm the feelings of others. On the other hand, constructive criticism expressed with care for the person and with the aim of helping them improve can be useful and even necessary. It is important to remember that criticism should be well-founded and constructive, aimed at improving the situation or behavior, rather than humiliating or devaluing the person. It is also important to consider that opinions about other people can be subjective and depend on personal preferences, beliefs, and perceptions. Therefore, it is important to be open to different viewpoints and not consider our own opinion as the only correct one. The ability to listen to and respect the viewpoints of others contributes to the development of mutual understanding and constructive relationships. Ultimately, it is important to remember that our words can have long-term consequences for our relationships and for the overall climate in society. Respect, tolerance, and constructive discussion help create harmonious and respectful relationships where every person feels respected and understood. Part 9. Spiritual beliefs. Spiritual beliefs are an extremely personal and intimate part of our lives. They shape our worldview, define our values, and guide our spiritual journey. It is important to realize that every person has the right to their religious or spiritual practice, and these beliefs can be very sensitive and personal. One reason why it is important to carefully choose whom we share our spiritual beliefs with is to preserve their sanctity and value for ourselves. Our faith is not just a set of beliefs, it is the foundation of our spiritual life and a part of who we are. Therefore, the choice of whom we entrust with this information holds great significance. Openness in discussing spiritual matters can be beneficial, especially when we seek support, advice, or understanding in our faith. However, even if we open up to someone close, it is important to be sure of their respect and understanding. Underestimating this aspect can lead to misunderstandings or even loss of respect for our beliefs. It is also worth considering that spiritual beliefs can be a source of inspiration and strength in our lives. Conversations about them with suitable interlocutors can contribute to our spiritual growth and deep understanding. However, inappropriate or thoughtless discussions can lead to misunderstanding or even a negative reaction. Part 10. Weaknesses and fears. Weaknesses and fears are the final, yet no less important aspect of our discussion. Each of us has personal weaknesses and fears that often constitute part of our vulnerability. They may include various aspects of our personality that we strive to protect from the outside world. Sharing such personal aspects openly requires particular caution. Sharing these details can create a risk that this information will be used against us or may lead to misunderstandings. For example, if we reveal our fears to someone who does not respect our vulnerability, it can lead to undesirable consequences. Personal weaknesses and fears are part of our individuality that we defend to maintain our personal integrity and tranquility. We can only reveal such aspects of ourselves to those whom we trust and who are truly willing to support us. This could be a close friend or family member who understands our motivations and feelings. Candid discussions about our weaknesses can contribute to personal growth and strengthen trusting relationships, but only if conducted with respect and support. On the other hand, imprudent disclosure of personal weaknesses and fears to unsuitable people can lead to vulnerability and disappointments. It is important to remember that our weaknesses are not something to be ashamed of, but their disclosure requires careful selection of audience and context. This helps us maintain our self-esteem and protect personal boundaries, as our vulnerability is part of our human experience that we safeguard and respect. In conclusion, friends, it is important to remember the significance of our personal confidentiality and the ability to manage information about ourselves. When discussing complex and intimate aspects of our lives, we should remember that it is not always necessary to lay all our cards on the table for everyone. This helps us protect our vulnerability and maintain harmony in our relationships. If you have enjoyed this conversation and wish to learn more about Stoicism and other philosophical principles, subscribe to our channel. Here you will find even more lessons and practical advice to help you apply Stoic principles in your daily life. Don't forget to like this video and leave your comments on how you embody Stoicism in your actions. Let's build a resilient and wise life together, based on mutual respect and understanding. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to welcoming you back to our channel for more inspiring discussions on philosophy and life values.